What's up, my brother? Listen, just giving you a shout real quick. Doing all my messages, send one to Tetch and everybody. This the last one, you know what I'm saying? The best for last. Young Pete Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey, just heard that we won. Vlasic finally scored, so that's good. Everybody can leave him alone and get off his nuts. He's going to come good, and there's going to be a lot of people in their feelings. Hey, we hit a rough patch. That's what you do sometimes, right? West Ham hit a rough patch. Bro told me we dropped a couple games, but now we're back on the winning foot, man. I know you the voice of positivity, so don't let nobody get down, right? Tell them keep their head up and don't get fed up. You understand? Because we push with something and can't let up. You understand? Oh, shit, that rhyme. What about that? Whoa. Hey. Anyways, listen, you know how we do. We rhyme, we don't even mean to. That's the vibes. But, yo, much love, man. Show my love to everybody. Let me see if I could go through the names real quick. Of course, you, Peach, Actors, Bex, Uncle Wally, Uncle Kieran, Lawrence from Alabama. And they almost beat Auburn. Almost beat Alabama too. Who else? I can't remember everybody, man. Gaza. Damn, I'm Uncle Leo. I'm gonna forget. So let me just do this. Everybody up and down the line, cause I don't want to forget nobody's name. Bro said I forgot somebody one time. Who is it? Oh, Franco. Hey, tell Franco much love, man. Love Franco. I ain't mean to forget him out, man. So make sure Franco gonna get a big one. Freaky Franco, you heard? Huh? OG Franco doing bids in Texas. What's going on, baby? Anyways, much love. Up your motherfucking hammers. We doing bits. They can't stop us.
Yeah.
What's up, Peach, man? How you doing?
Yo, Rise. Oh, what was that about, dog? We look good, but in the second half, we kind of like dipped.
Mate, every time we go 3-0 up, I shit myself.
It always happens.
I
Always
know,
happens.
like, what? But
I know.
still fucking 3 points. Start off the new year
Yep.
right. Let's go.
Yeah,
Still
that's what I'm
happy?
saying, man.
Still happy?
Come again? I'm
happy,
buzzing. I'm buzzing.
But
I'm
I'm pissed off that we nearly let that slip.
Yeah, it brought back memories of last season, but we kind of got it right. But last season, we would have got it wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We're still progressing.
Yeah. What was your thoughts when Master Malcolm came on, dog? Were you kind of like shaking your head, or were you like, all right, let's have it?
Yeah, I was
like,
I understand why he did it, because Ben Johnson was on a yellow card.
Yeah.
Like, when he was on the pitch, like, 2 minutes or something, and then he give the ball away poorly. And I was like, fuck's sake, here we go. And then, to be fair, he didn't do too badly for the rest of the game. Didn't really see much of him.
No.
But, yeah, we definitely need a new centre back.
Yeah, and left back at that, man. Like imagine if that was like Aki coming on for like Johnson. You wouldn't have felt like you would have felt inspired, not like
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, definitely need to do back, man. No, if we get it right in January, as I keep saying, man, it's onwards and upwards, man. It is onwards and upwards, like massively. Antonio, what do you think about his play today, man? Like, what was your thoughts on Antonio?
He done all right for the first half. First half, he was really good. Second half, he went off the boil a bit.
Yeah, he did.
Like, he missed a few, he missed a few passes and stuff, and holding up play properly and stuff. But first half, can't fault him for the first half.
Like that was a wicked goal. It was a wicked goal, and I thought that like the way he played off the ball when like he took. Go on.
Benrahma with an assist as well.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful assist, man. Beautiful assist.
Yeah. You know, I love Benrahma.
But that Lanzini goal, I don't know if most people saw it, dog, but like Antonio dragged everybody out, like, because they were like, there was 2 eyes on Antonio and 2 eyes on Lanzini. And he put everybody kind of unbalanced. And when Lanzini got that ball, he just did like 2 things of magic. I don't know if he meant to do that flick up thing, but he did it. And
I
wow.
I didn't see Lanzini's first goal because
you'll go nuts.
You'll
go nuts.
Yeah, I'll watch it in a bit. Yeah, my stream.
That's happened to me, dog. I'll be watching the match and then like stream just goes, and it's like, and then we score a goal, and I'm like, and I missed that goal, and I'm like, I gotta wait till the highlights come off to see that, and like, yeah, man, no, trust me, I hear you.
But apparently it was a really good goal. Apparently it was really good.
It was dope. It was dope. It was a dope goal, and it was really good penalty too, man. I think we found our penalty taker, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you saw the penalty, right?
Yeah, I saw the penalty. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he took that with conviction, didn't he? Like, you knew it was going in before he even touched the ball.
As soon as Lanzini was stepping up, I knew it was going in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was tempted to stick a bet on him getting a hat trick, but I didn't. So,
I know, and if he stayed on, you never know. But he was kind of going off the boil a bit too, and Moyes seen that, so he pulled him off, which I think was he's not young anymore. You know what I mean? Like, he's off his injury. I think he's like done with his injury problems, but he's no spring chicken. So you got to manage a player like that. You know what I mean?
He's coming back. He's
100.
Last
100.
Because the amount of fans that were slagging him off, 3 months ago, saying he shouldn't be playing and stuff. Look at him now.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to give him a chance.
Yeah, and it's like
the only player that doesn't worry me in defence is Craig Dawson. I know he didn't have the best game today. He didn't have the best game today.
Craig Dawson, but he was still a nuisance. He was like Antonio is up front, Dawson is at the back. Like, he's a nuisance, man. You don't want to deal with like Dawson. You don't want to deal with Antonio, man. And Gaza says it here. Like, the defense is what worries him. And you said that. You said that, Raj. That's why the first thing that came out your mouth was like, "Yo, center half."
West Ham fan TV Legendary Pixel says we were screwed if the game went on for any longer. Yeah, I agree. If it was,
I don't disagree with that.
If we had as much injury time as we did in the first half, we would have only got a point out of that.
Yeah.
If we had 5 minutes injury time, we would have only got a point. If another minute or 2 in it, then we wouldn't have won. Straight up.
No, I agree with that. And they came out the gates flying. I'm good. We're doing nothing easy. No, we're not doing nothing easy. We're doing it the hard way. The hardest way of hard way.
As always.
Yeah, as always. Too right, man. Like, oh.
Like, when we were 3-0 up in the first half, I thought we were going to win it like 4-0 or something.
Me too.
I saw you saying
my 5-0 was coming true.
Yeah. I think it was on Charlie's stream. I think you said another 3 goals in the second half or something.
Yeah,
or was it when you were on at half time? One of the two.
No, it was. I think it was just after halftime, and I was like, another 3 goals. Like, that was halftime. I was on, and I was like, yo, another 3 goals. Like,
you really were right, but for the other team.
I know, but it's like, don't you find it messed up, right? It's like they came out of the blocks like ready to like play today. Like 45 seconds in, almost scored. Then like almost a minute after that, scored. I
didn't see
the tails were up.
I missed the
their tails were up. They almost scored. Like, it hit the post. It hit the woodwork. Like, in the first minute, like, they were coming up.
Watford, we were 1-0 down within the first 10 minutes. So
yeah,
because I woke up, I agree with that. Gaza, but was quite quiet today. I didn't really see much of him at all. But he still did the shift. He still, like, just because we didn't see him play too much doesn't mean he won't put the shift in.
No, I know, because he's like, the respect I have for that man, besides like his goal scoring and everything like that, and that I'm jealous he's sagging Danny Dyer and I'm not. But like, the thing is, he's a workhorse, man. Like, he is a workhorse. He gets back, he goes forward, like, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. What was your thoughts on and this was the big question. And what was your thoughts on Bright and Souček today? Because we saw a different Souček when Noble played that more defensive role. What were you thinking today about that combination?
Today I was thinking they they didn't play awful, but they didn't play great at the same time. Like, it's an
I
improvement
know.
on what they have been.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
it's still
I give
not
you that.
there yet. It's still not there yet. It will
No.
be. But
No, I 100.
I said something quite controversial at the end of Hammer's Chat's stream. I said for the Norwich game, I'd put Rice in centre back and bring Crowell into the midfield over. So Dawson and Rice in centre back,
Yeah,
and then bring
yeah.
because Rice can play centre back because when he
That's
first
where he
started out his
started.
career,
Yeah, at Chelsea. That's where he started, man.
yeah, he started out as centre back when he first started out his career.
Yep.
So like.
Yep.
He's more of a defensive midfielder than a centre midfielder as well. So, like, I reckon he could play as a centre back and do a cracking job against Norwich.
Yeah, and I'd like to see a bit more out of Crowell, to tell you the truth,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Like,
I don't
why
want
did
to
we
see
buy
him
him?
Cow. So,
Yeah.
But who knows? By the time we play Norwich, we could have another centre back.
Mm-hmm.
Norwich, it's Leeds then Norwich, isn't it?
It's Leeds in the cup, yeah, and then Norwich.
Yeah. So I got confused. I thought it was Leeds. Oh, it's Leeds next in the league, isn't it?
No, Leeds in the cup.
Leeds in the cup, Norwich in the league. That's what I meant. Norwich.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Leeds in the cup.
Because they
Get
rearranged
it right, man. Get it right, Mr. West Ham. Come on, dog.
I've still not even been up 2 hours yet. Come on.
I don't care if you're only been up for 2 minutes, dog. This is like West Ham runs through your like veins, dog. So it's like, yo, you should know these things, dog. You should know these things because we're gonna have Leeds in the cup. I feel. I think we're gonna have Leeds in the cup, and then you know what? It's gonna be a typical draw. We'll draw somebody like City or Liverpool, and then we'll see how it goes. But I hope we get an easy way to the FA Cup final this season.
Yeah,
man.
straight up. I hope it's repeat the 1979, 1980 season.
Yes. Well, we're kind of doing that on points alone already. You know what I mean? So it's like,
well, we're in the championship that season anyway. Well, Division 2. But imagine if we could win the FA Cup. I'll be happy with an FA Cup win. But
me too. What like league spot would you take if like? What respectable league spot would you take if we won the FA Cup this season?
If we won the FA Cup, I'll take 6. 6.
Yeah.
I'll take 6.
Yeah.
6 in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
6 in an FA Cup, I'll be brilliant.
Over the moon.
6 FA Cup and European League, even better.
Hello.
4 FA Cup and European League.
Yeah.
Perfect season. But I don't see that. I don't see us finishing 4th, winning the FA Cup and winning the Europa League.
Imagine.
It'll either be top 4, Europa League, or FA Cup. We're doing one of them things this season, and you've heard it here first.
Yeah.
Doing one
I agree with that. I agree with that, man. I agree with that. 4th and like I don't know. I know like I got a feeling Europa is like on the cards. I don't know why, but I do. And it's all down to the draws on that FA Cup. What's up, man?
Yeah, as long as we avoid Dortmund, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Until at least the final. Like, if we play Dortmund in the final, it's one game we can do it. But as long as we avoid Dortmund until the final, then I think we can do it. So that's the only thing we're worried about it there.
Yeah.
Also, I have a question for you, Peach.
Go on, my friend.
You know when you type and you put like capitals and like the dollar sign and stuff, do you have a certain keyboard to do that, or do you just do it yourself?
No, I just do it myself, Doc. I'm quick with that.
I was wondering.
I'm skilled like that, Doc. I'm skilled like that.
You do it so fast and stuff. I just thought you had a special.
I know, but no, the thing is, Doc, when I'm on my phone, you just press there's a button you press, and then it goes to whatchamacallit, like capitals or whatever, like that. So I'm just like Lanzini, L, like capital L-A-N, like capital Z-I-N, capital I, done. Like, easy peasy, man.
It's been on my mind ever since the first time I spoke to you on West Ham Network. I was always wondering.
Everybody asks me that, dog. Like, even West Ham Fan TV, they're like, why doesn't he just type normal? It must take so long, and it doesn't.
Because you're always so excited, that's why.
I know, dog. Another 10 minutes, we would have, drowned that game. That's what
I'd say another 2 minutes and we would have drawn that game.
Yeah. That's what he said, man. And it's true. It's true, man. It's true because they you know, like when you smell blood, it's like they smelled blood. They felt they could get another goal easy. They already got 2 in like no time. And that goal, like that boy scored from the free kick, like hats off to him. That was a dope goal.
Yeah.
That was a dope goal. Man, Frankie's in the building. Rah,
Frankie's
rah,
in
rah.
the building.
La, la, la. Golzini. I like that. Not Lanzini, Golzini. Yes, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, what about Ben Rama's assist though as well?
Oh, Ben Rama's assist to Antonio was like number like 1. Hot.
That's another one down. I think that's what 11 goal contributions this season.
Mm-hmm.
Or 9 or 11. That's one of the two.
It is, isn't it? And they
Yeah.
got to stop those heart attack moments. Done though. I think Diop would have been off in another 10 minutes. Yeah, he was going in hard. Yeah, he was going in hard. Frankie's picking up guys in half. He's done though. Yeah, man. It's it's off to Leeds we go. Or is Leeds coming to ours? I think Leeds is coming to ours. I think they're coming to, is it away?
I think it's away.
I thought that was at the London Stadium, dog. I thought we drawn like home and Leeds. I might be wrong. Ellen Road, like Ellen Road's a tough place to go to, man.
I swear it's away.
Check.
Yeah, I will do. Hang on a minute.
So you just came back from work, yeah?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I was up with you, and then I didn't end up
applying for that new position. Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't end up sleeping. I ended up going to bed about 1:15, I think.
Yeah.
And then woke up I woke up about 10 minutes into the match, thinking shit. Like,
I hate when that happens. And you look at the clock and you're like, oh no, like I woke up 10 minutes. I was on the other side of you. I woke up 10 minutes before the match. But like I was like, oh shit, did I miss it? What time is it on again? And we were talking about that. Then I remembered it was 5:30 kickoff. I was like,
oh no, you're all right. We're at home.
I thought so, dog. Real talk.
Next three games. Home against 9th of January, home against Leeds in the Cup. 12th of January, home against Norwich in the Cup, and 16th home against Leeds in the league.
Yep.
That's 6 points in a next round of the FA Cup for me.
Yeah, done though, man. Hold on,
Legend Stadium. Yeah, I could see it because Leeds got a big following.
Yeah.
Leeds got a big following.
No, they do, dog. They do, man. Did that? You know, you applied for them things last night. Did they get back to you yet or no?
Not yet. No. I'll apply for a few more today.
Yeah. Wicked. So is it just like, is it like temporary things, like just like sign a contract with them, do like whatever, like a month or two of like working for them, and then like fly out somewhere else?
Yeah. Where I have been working, it was like a 6-month contract, and then like however long it's needed.
Yeah. Those are the best because you get better pay there too, man. At them places, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's not worth it because it's not permanent contract. So I don't think I'm gonna do it again. But
all right, yo, guys. Yeah, go on.
And then they extended it again for another 3 months, and then they extended it for another month where it was the Christmas busy period. And then
yeah.
And they're like, nah, your contract's come to an end now. So
hey, yo, Rise, we got YouTube royalty up in the place, dog. I'm scared to bring this man in still, you know.
Is it lady?
This man is no, this man is YouTube royalty, dog. I know business. Nobody can tell me different. Like, yo, big up the man, them. There is the man, them. No. There's the boy. There's the boy. There is the boy. Oi.
How's that, can you hear me? Are we all good?
Yeah, we hear you fine. Let's do it, dog.
No, I don't think I've ever spoken to Duke, so
hello. Look at him. He's frozen on us. His beautiful face is frozen on us. Look at that. I want to take a screenshot of this, dog.
Oh, he'll be back. He
will be back.
Yeah, the reason I said ladies because the ladies just commented on the thing. Luke Legend's the lady.
Oh no, I know that, dog. I put the stream in the thing, Luke. So like, yo, snap upon that. Oh, okay, word up. I missed that. Doing guys.
I don't think I'm gonna sell too long at the moment.
No, do your thing. Yo, Frankie's saying that what he hit both bets. I know, so we had 2 bets on today. He hit both of them, so one of them must have been West Ham winning, and then like I don't know, a player or something scored for us.
Yeah, I was gonna stick a few on.
What's that, man?
I was gonna stick a few on.
Yeah,
Obviously,
the
I was
odds
going to
must
stick
have
a
been
bet on
good.
Craig Dawson to score. I didn't end up sticking a bet on. I was going to stick a bet on Craig Dawson to score, and then I was going to stick a bet on Bowen to get a hat trick. So it was 500-1.
Yeah.
But I said in Charlie's stream, I was like, should I stick a bet? It's 500-1 for Bowen to score a hat trick, and he was like, nah, don't do it. I was like, okay.
No, that's true. That's silly bet. Silly bet, dog. Silly bet. See, Frankie. Everybody's saying the same as you, Red. Everybody, read that comment, dog. It's
We need
exactly what you
defensive
said.
reinforcements. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like ideally, yeah, we need a left back and a centre back. If we can get a left-sided centre back that can play on the wing,
Then yeah,
wing back as well, then we're going.
that's like two birds, like killing two birds with one stone thing. If you get like a left-sided like centre back, because
I'd rather a left-sided centre back and a left back, but a left-sided centre back that can play as left back as well will be okay.
Yeah,
but I'd rather two players.
What's that? Hold on one second, Russ.
All right. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to see a defensive player coming in this January. If I'm honest, I just don't see it. But hopefully, Zuma's not out for too much longer, and Cresswell's not out for too much longer, because I don't trust Masuaku. Like, I do not trust Masuaku. Like, it seems that whenever Masuaku comes on, we end up losing out on stuff. Like, straight up.
Yes. Hold on. I think Duke's back in the place. Hold on. Yes, he is. Hold on. Yo, Duke, what are you saying?
Evening. How we doing, gentlemen?
I'm fine. How are you?
Come on now.
Yeah, sorry, I'm in the car driving back from work and after watching the game with a few beers, obviously. Yeah, so if my signal drops out, I'll keep trying to join back in again, boys.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on the match, Duke?
I thought the first half, we looked very much like a West Ham team from the first 10, 11, 12 games of the season. We looked confident. We were playing with, a certain style of panache. It was like watching the early season form West Ham. I was enjoying it. I was sitting in my new pub, and I was getting a little bit of grief from a couple of Chelsea fans, but screw them. And it was just good to watch. It was enjoyable. And then we came back out in the second half, and we looked like the team that played against Southampton. We looked scared. We looked worried. We looked. I don't know what it was. I don't know what changed. I mean, essentially, it was the same team that went out. I don't. Well, you know what? See, I get the change because obviously Benny's coming back from injury. Ben Johnson's come back from his injury.
And he was on a yellow card.
We're trying to break him in. Yeah, we're trying to break him in. You don't want him to end up with a red and everything else. We're trying to bring him back in slowly. We've got the extra game, I think, on January the 12th, isn't it, against Norwich.
Yeah.
So I get the easing back in, but listen, Arthur Masuaku isn't the answer to anyone and anything. I don't get why Moyes is still persevering with him. I'd rather see Ryan Frederick come on and play at left back if that's what it takes. It's ridiculous. Now, that being said, the free kick comes in, I think, for the second goal, wasn't it? Their second goal. And Fab stands watching. And I get the way it comes in on a low, flat trajectory, and he's expecting the guy to get in front of him to win the header. So he's kind of trying to stand his ground. But also, on the flip side, an experienced goalkeeper like Fabianski should be anticipating the fact that no one's going to touch that.
Yeah.
And then you that takes the. I mean, listen, my arsehole fell out in the last 4 minutes because I was scared. I was worried. I put in the chat with you boys. Oh fuck! Because it wasn't. I didn't feel comfortable, and that's not because Mass was on the pitch. That wasn't because we can pin a lot of blame on Masuaku, but at the end of the day, those boys came out and they sat back in that second half. They didn't look like they wanted to go forward at times. It looked very much reminiscent of a West Ham, not necessarily of the last 7 or 8 games, but a West Ham that was reminiscent of maybe 18 months, 2 years ago. We get in front, try to hold on to a lead rather than just keep fucking going. Now, if we'd played like we did in the first half and the second half, we could have won that 6 or 7-0, gents.
That's what Peach was saying at half time.
We sat deep. We invited them to go play, and I'm not being funny. Palace are not a bad side under Vieira. They've certainly taken some leaps and bounds, and I'll be honest. There was a lot of the second half. I was in conversation with a couple of my new customers in my new pub, so I didn't really pay too much attention to what was going on, apart from when it went 3-1 and 3-2, kind of sitting there going, "Oh dear God." But listen, the be all and end all, and the grand scheme of things, we've come out of there with a 3-2 win, away at Palace, which is no mean feat, regardless of how well we started the first half and how bad. We're Arsenal lost today, regardless of whether you feel they should have done or they shouldn't have done. For me, I personally think Arsenal were the better side on the day. I personally think they were kind of screwed over a little bit, but they also screwed themselves over with the Gabriel red card, yellows. So, but you know what? We've come out. It's New Year's Day. We've won. Regardless of how you've won, it doesn't matter. You've won the ball. Just job done, chaps, isn't it?
Yeah. We've got 3 points, and no matter how nervy it was, we've still got the 3 points. We've still won. It's just, we're still going.
I mean, City played badly today and still got 3 points.
That's what I'm saying. Because Palace came out in the first half going for it, and they came out in the second half going for it. And the second half was reminiscent of the first 10 minutes of how the match started, but it was for 45 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It felt like last April, May time when we were 3-0 up then.
Yeah.
And then we just throw it away, pretty much.
But how many times do we throw it away? How many times we did that so many times last season, and I thought that's where it was going again. But I don't know. I had a weird sense of confidence that we'd be able to close it out, and we were. So no matter how we did it, no matter the shit we played, we got the 3 points. We walked away with the 3 points. At the end of the day, Selhurst Park, I see the back of you. Done.
Gaz has got a point. Gaz has got a massive point. We need to sort out the goal difference. It gives you an extra point in that sense.
Hold on. We need to start out the goal. Yeah. It does, right?
Charlito's in the chat as well.
Well, big up Charlie. Oh, let's go. Yo, big up Charlie. It was so. I was watching the watch along with him and his Danny DeVito thing. Remember he showed it to us last night? Yeah. And he had it right behind him, and I was like, that is so random. I love it, dog. It was brilliant. It was wicked, man. It was wicked, man. So, Duke, you confident against going against Leeds in the FA Cup?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, listen. Did I read correctly earlier this week that we've been linked with Calvin Phillips?
I've heard people talking about
that.
I've heard people talking about it.
Listen, I'm not sure. I've been playing a lot of Football Manager over the last 24 hours. I'm not sure if the Calvin Phillips link come off of my Football Manager save, or whether it was something I've seen actually on the internet. So I've been playing a lot, and I'm going to get them mixed up.
I get that. I play it too much usually.
Listen, Calvin Phillips is Declan Rice of Leeds. Let's not lie. If you take Declan Rice out of West Ham and you sell him on, you know, there's a big set of shoes to fill. And Calvin Phillips at Leeds is very much that same sort of defensive midfielder. You know, he controls games for Leeds. He's a bloody good player. I'd love to see him alongside. Listen, don't get me wrong. I don't want to replace Souček, but I don't want to replace Rice. But you know what? If we lost one of them, Calvin Phillips would be a good replacement. You see them
exactly.
You see Rice and Phillips play for England. They're bloody good alongside each other.
Yeah, Rice and Phillips together for England.
Now, that being said, if Phillips misses, you know, we've got to play Leeds twice in. I think we're playing. If I remember right, we're playing Leeds, then we're playing Norwich
and then Leeds again in the league,
and then Leeds again. Now, I would rather. Personally, now people in the chat don't shoot me. People that are watching this afterwards certainly don't shoot me. Crying out loud! I'd rather Calvin Phillips play in the FA Cup, and we don't go through, and we pick up 3 points against Leeds in the league. That's me. Yeah. Because I would rather, I know everyone's banging on about us winning a trophy, and I, for one, would love to see us win a trophy. Now, if I had to pick a trophy, the Europa League would give us an automatic route into Champions League football next season. And we've looked bloody good in Europe. I think I'm that confident that I'd take Barcelona across 2 legs.
Oh yeah, Barcelona will be easy.
And beat them, and then face Borussia Dortmund in the final, where you know it's a one-off and anything can happen.
Did I say that earlier? I said them exact words earlier.
Yeah, you know. But I'm also of a mind that I'd love the FA Cup, but I'm also realising that Arsenal, Spurs, Man United are slowly but surely coming into their own this season. And, you know, with Liverpool, Chelsea and City occupying those top 3 spots, if Man United, Arsenal and Spurs come into their own like they are, all of a sudden we're looking at 7th being the best position we can finish.
Yeah.
Because, listen, Arsenal were bloody brilliant today and still lost to a side that played badly. Listen, Man United under Alex Ferguson were a championship winning side that played badly and scraped wins. City did that today. They played badly, scraped to win. I'd also like to point out that West Ham second half played badly, scraped to win. I'm not saying we're going to win the championship, but that's what the good sides do. You know what I mean? So, I'd rather see us battle for those points in the league and beat Leeds in the league and keep that battle up for the top 6 than necessarily go for the FA Cup. And I've kind of changed my opinion on that because I said I did a video with Casey over on Forged a few weeks ago where I said I'd rather finish 10th in the league and win a trophy like the FA Cup or the Europa League. I'm kind of swinging the other way because Declan Rice is a player that wants to play in Europe. Is an FA Cup going to placate him? It might for a year, but regular European football where he's on that main stage is going to be the one for him. So I'm kind of reverting back to doing better in the league than winning the cups. But listen, as you said earlier, Borussia Dortmund in the final. Listen, they've got to play a qualifier. I'm not sure who they've got. They've then got to, come up against whoever they get drawn against. I personally would love Barcelona in the Europa League because I think they're shit at the minute and they're struggling. Exactly. And I think we'd give them a run for their money. Never in my lifetime, gentlemen. I'm 43. I've just turned 43, and never in my lifetime did I ever believe that I'd be able to use the sentence, I think we'd give Barcelona a run for their money.
I know.
You know, it's ridiculous.
It is. It is. Like that is, and you know what? It's not an off sentence. Like it actually there's meaning to that. Like we're playing better than Barcelona right now. And we could give them we could give them a run for their money. 100%. I agree with that. What about you, Raz? You agree with that
Yeah,
too? Yeah.
I think we could. Like Luke said. Did you just say Barcelona would be easy in the comments? I was like, yeah, I think we could beat them. Like, it won't be easy to say, but yeah, we could give them a run for their money.
Easy. Like I say easy on that. Easy. We'll give them a run for their money. Like they're not the Iniestas. They're not the Messis no more. You know what I mean? They're not the.
Well, anyway,
You know what I mean? They're not that team, dog. They're not that team. When we are the Rices, we are the Dawsons, we are the Lanzinis. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, come up against us, dog. Come up against us. Like, show up. Yo.
Pete, you know, for weeks, for months, that I've been saying that Declan Rice walks into any team in the world.
Yep.
He makes any team in the world either better or he complements what they've got. I mean, if you put him in Bayern Munich starting lineup against Joshua Kimmich, does he make Bayern Munich weaker, or does he make them either the same team or better? Right? You say the same with PSG, Borussia Dortmund. You talk about the top four in the Premier League of, you know, Chelsea. Of course he does. He walks in there, he's a fucking darn sight better than Jorginho. You know, he's a better player than McTominay at United. He walks in and replaces Fabinho at City. You know, Declan Rice for me is the best player in his position in the world. He walks into any team. Can I ask you two just a quick question?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
So there was a question. It was put to me in my pub today. I was working in my new pub, and a question was asked of me about Newcastle signings. Okay, and if you were they've been linked, I believe today with Coutinho, Umtiti, and Dembele, all from Barcelona. Yeah. So the young lad Dembele was the guy that was the Borussia Dortmund player, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was the young 16, 17-year-old. So they asked me, definitely. They turned around and said to me today that Newcastle, obviously Dembele's contract is going to be torn up in January because they can't afford his wages. Umtiti, they've said he's got to find a new club because they can't afford his contract, and the same with Coutinho. Now, they're talking that £75 million would bring in, as a transfer fee, would bring in all three. So Dembele's contract is going to be torn up, so, you know, you're going to be paying wages, you're going to be paying a signing-on fee, and then Umtiti and Coutinho are going to cost about £75 million, plus, you know, an absolute fucking king's ransom in wages and a signing-on fee. Now, do you remember the situation that we had with Demba Ba?
Yeah, go on.
So Demba Ba signed for us for about £8 million, but he had a contract inserted into his a clause inserted into his contract where if we went down, he was allowed to leave for free.
Yes.
Now we got relegated. We got relegated that year, and he went to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Right. So we spent £8 million on a player that played about 15 games for us.
Yeah.
6 months, £8 million. And they turned around. The people at the pub turned around and said to me today, "Do you think it's worth Newcastle spending £75 million, a king's ransom in wages and a signing on fee to try and get those three Barcelona players if they were to input a clause that said if Newcastle go down, they can leave for free. Do you think it's worthwhile Newcastle doing that and
No.
having a relatively decent chance of staying up?
See, I say no, but then I second guess myself because I'm like, it's now when they need the players. So I say no because you're fearing the fact that if you don't stay up, then you're gonna have to, like, give them up on a free. But if you stay up, it's gonna be a lot more money, because like if you get relegated, that's gonna be a lot more money you're losing than letting them players go on a free. So you know what? I said no officially, like gut reaction, but after thinking about it, no, I get them 3 players in to try to do the biz from now until May. Yeah.
Yeah, what I'd say is I wouldn't let them go on a free, but have a relegation release clause, like a low, so we would make money back, but obviously not much.
5 or 10 million quid.
Yeah, like obviously you can put relegation release clauses on contracts with Football Manager and stuff, similar to that sort of thing. That's what I'd use, but I wouldn't let them go on a free.
So
you know what I'm saying? Like they get relegated. That's like 30, 40, 50 million they've lost. They stay up because of those 3 players. Number one, they might be able to like get them on the books for the next season, and number 2, they'll be good to go. They get relegated, yeah, those players are going on a free, and you've lost 30 million, but you have more of a chance staying up with those 3 players in your squad.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go sort some food, so I'll catch you guys later. Yeah.
Yeah.
See
you later, chat. Enjoy.
Yes, sir. But dude, what's your thought on that? Like that your new pub. What's your new pub called? Lewisham what? Lewisham
Tavern, my new pub's called.
Nice one, Lewisham Tavern. How's it? You like it there? You like it there?
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what. If I'm honest with you, I've been made to feel more welcome in 3 days than probably the last 4 years at my old pub. It's been amazing.
That.
The guys have been
and the locals seem all like good chaps. Like they are good people.
They're all amazing. When you come over, I still get Logan to be your wingman. You just have to be in Lewisham rather than in Dartford, yeah?
No. No. But no, because my dad, like I was talking to my father about your new pub, and he said it's more like a Legion, like what my grandfather used to go to in Dagenham. And you have your real locals there, and you have good beers, you have good debt. You want food, like you said, go down the road to the Chippy or go down here and have some crisps while you're like in the pub. But it's like it's all about like the company and banter, and your locals are real locals. They're like on the regular. Your regulars are your regulars.
Listen, I've got a guy that comes in my pub. His name's Sid.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he was there when the pub was built, like in the 1800s.
Yeah.
The guy's been coming in every day. He came in yesterday. We obviously New Year's Eve yesterday, and myself and Joe, we both worked the pub, and everyone, and I shit you not. Just how amazing it was to have 2 managers in the pub that actually cared, that actually were friendly, that were actually relatable, that would have a conversation. And it was just, I mean, I got bought more drinks last night in my new pub. Marjorie?
Yeah.
I got bought more drinks in my pub last night in one night than I did in 7 years. And that's no disrespect to my regulars here. That's just the guys over there.
Yeah, there's that appreciation. I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that, because you deserve that. And you put in work, man. And it's like, you'll get more of that camaraderie and relationships with the regulars at Lewisham Tavern than you would in a lot of other places, man. It's that's the second home.
Pitch, if you ever come over, mate, I promise you now, you'll be welcome. You'll be you know, everyone that was there,
Yep.
you know, they spoke to my children. My children came downstairs into the
I love
bar
that. Yeah.
for about an hour into the bar
Mm-hmm.
itself to have you know, just to see what was going on. They were in the flat
Of course.
upstairs. We've got no furniture there yet. You know,
Yeah.
we're in the process of trying to move out.
Of
And,
course.
you know, the kids loved it. They thought it was amazing. Hang on a minute. I've got someone that might want to see you. Hang on. Give me a
I know
second.
who's coming on. I know who's coming on. The big man himself.
Hang
My
on.
wingman.
Quick, come here. Go this.
Uh-oh. Big man's in the place to be. What you saying, rude boy? You all right? Big up, Logan. Yes, sir. How you doing, my man?
Good.
Good. You had a good day?
Yeah.
I heard you love your dad's new pub.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah? Like 2, 3, 400 million thumbs up, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, yo, what are we going to say? Come on, you irons. Come on, you irons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Everybody, if you don't know, that is Logan. Trust me. Logan Duke Logan. Trust me. Yes, sir. So, yo, did you watch the game today or no?
No.
Nah, you should watch the highlights. It was good. We won 3-2, but it was a bit, we were on the ropes a bit. You can ask your dad about it. We were on the ropes a bit, but we came through, man.
Okay.
Yeah, and Lanzini. I don't know what you know about Lanzini, but he scored a beautiful goal. Antonio scored a brilliant goal. His celebration at the end of the goal kind of did my head in because he could have injured himself. Like he did the Superman on the pitch. Like you have to watch it, but I thought he was gonna injure himself after he scored the goal. Yo, you had a good New Year's Eve last night, Logan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wicked, man. That's wicked. You have any New Year's resolutions? Oh my days. Logan. There's only one Logan. There's only one Logan. Straight up. Everybody in the chat, big up Logan. You have to big up Logan, man. Trust me. If you ain't seen Wolverine, then you ain't lived the dream. That's it. Big up Logan. Does your dad like, you think he likes his new pub? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? What makes you say that?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just good people, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. And your dad needs to be like surrounded around good people. You get me?
Yeah.
Oh man, just from what he's told me, honestly, like man to man talk. Just from what he's told me, it sounds like the people at Lewisham Tavern really appreciate him and yourself and your family, and I love that. That makes me feel good. You just behave yourself. Looking at daddy. Look at it. Yo, you just behave yourself and don't pick up all like them like young like 10, 12-year-old girls and yo, you just like behave yourself, dog. Behave yourself. You have your whole life for that. Just behave yourself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got a girlfriend, man?
No.
Yeah, you got like 5. That's why you didn't say that. You got 5. I've been talking to your dad. You got like 5.
You said I have 5 girlfriends. I don't.
You don't.
No.
You have one.
Yo, let me have a word with your dad, man.
Stop.
Look at him. Logan. We need to come up with a song for you, dog. Straight up, I'll come up with a song for you, dog. I will. Straight up, man. I'll come up with a song for you. Logan. I gotta put some words in that, but I'll come up with a song for you still, man. What's people saying in the chat, man? Big up Logan. Everybody in the chat. What's wrong with you? Crazy people. Have to love him. Had to have a. Oh, they're talking about Lanzini.
I'll be
Lanzini.
right
Oh no,
back.
Happy
You
Hammerhead's
got it.
giving you the.
2 second speech.
Yeah, what's that, mate?
Has he gone from here? Hang on.
Yo, so he likes the new pub.
What's
Like that's
going
dope,
on?
man.
Hang on, please.
What's going on? I don't want to be negative, but the 2 goals canceled just. Yeah, I hear that. Okay, Duke's like gone for a second. He'll be back. Gaza, great stuff, Peach. Yes, Gaza. Big respect to the young Hammer. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Robbie P. That's what I'm saying, Robbie P. Yo, it's all about the youngins, like the Hammer youngsters, dog. Straight up. Yo, I seen Logan's name up in here still. Wicked. Hold on. So I know I was at that. And then, hold up. Then I went to this. Big respect to the young Hammer. That's the last one. Big up Robbie P. Happy Hammer. Keep in mind, though, we have 3, 4, a quarter of our first team back line out, or 3 to 4 of our back line out. I get that. Gaza, Dawson is only supposed to be a bit part cover, and Diop is still learning. Agreed. Annoying as it is, I can't feel shit because we did win. Yeah, we did win. We are all Hammers together, young or old. We love it. Logan, our youngest Hammer. Big up, Logan. You get me? That's some Happy Hammer.
He's
Agree,
a good
happy,
kid.
but we need to bring another defender. What's up, dude? What's going on?
He pissed off. I decided I'd come back.
Well, it's
Tremaine
like
top.
Uncle Peach is in the building, dog. Uncle Peach is in the building, dog. What's that? What do you got
Uncle
on your
Peach.
shirt?
Full Tremaine, Peach.
What do you got on your shirt? For Tremaine. That's a new one. I want one. That's the one you were talking about. I want one of them. I want one of them with my favorite number on it, dog. With my favorite number. See, Fortune Iron is missing a peach because you got like a Gates, you got a Duke. You're missing like a third player, dog. Because you got number 3 on it. I'm your player, dog. I'm just saying. Number 3, that's my joint, man.
When's your birthday,
number
Peach?
3, that's
the Lions shirt.
Oh man, I'll tell you, the number 3 is beautiful because like that's like me, my mother, and my father. You get me? So that's 3. And even so much where I've been fascinated with the star Orion's belt because it's 3. And it's like, I'm just weird like that. Like I see 3 things of 3 things, and I just don't see West Ham up 3-0 in a match because we end up getting beat after we go up 3-0 in a match. It's nuts.
Well, we make it more difficult.
We do, don't we? We do. It's almost like you've got you've got it all sewed up, and then, or so they think, but there's still 45 minutes to play, so it's not all sewed up. You still have to treat it like it's 0-0, but they treat it like they're winning 10-0, and then they do themselves in like.
Yeah, listen, it wasn't an amazing second half. I've got to say, I was incredibly miffed as to how the second half played out. It was painful to watch.
It was.
Logan. Shiny G says, "Big up, Logan. Good luck reaching 5 girlfriends in 2022."
Go on, Logan.
Logan's a player.
Logan is a baller, dog. Logan is a baller. They don't know, dog. Logan is a baller.
I tell you what, he certainly made some new friends last night in the pub. Bless him. He was going around talking to people at tables.
But it all sounds like good people. Honestly, like really, Duke. It all sounds like good people. Like the fact that you got like, probably more bevies than you got like given to you last night.
I couldn't drink them all,
how many
amazing.
years of being at the last place? It shows you the clientele, and when you're there for longer, the respect amongst all of you will just grow. Like it's only going to get better. This was just like a tasting.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we didn't have a DJ last night. We didn't have any kind of entertainment, which is obviously for a pub it's unheard of. I didn't take it on until Wednesday afternoon, so the 29th. We didn't get a chance for a DJ. A DJ would have cost me over £1,000. and I wasn't willing to pay it. So you know,
Yeah.
we worked a way of being able to plug my laptop into the music system, so we can you know, we can play some music that way. And we got to
Yep.
midnight. We did the you know, the old Lang Syne and all the rest of that
Yeah.
malarkey, and
Yeah.
you know, and there were people that I'd say we had about three groups of people that were meant to be coming in for a couple of drinks and then going home or going on
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else. Ended up staying. You know, they were there
I love that.
until
I love
about
that.
1:10, 1:30 in the morning. So you know,
Yeah.
it meant a lot to me because you know, they stuck around. We created a good atmosphere. You know, we weren't exactly busy for the West Ham game tonight, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, we are essentially in this air in enemy territory. We are Lewisham, South East London is very much a Millwall kind of, you
Yep.
know, it's that kind of area. So I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting a huge amount, but you know, in all fairness, we've got a mixture of football
Yeah.
fans that come in. I mean, a couple of the guys that were in there tonight, the Tottenham fans, we had a few Man City fans, a couple of Arsenal fans that come. So,
But
you
the
know,
thing is, they were watching the match. They were watching the match, weren't they? It's like you're gonna get
yeah,
those like one or two diehard West Ham supporters to come in and watch the match. But the fact that like other supporters that are coming in to watch the match is just like they like being at your establishment, man. Like, good on you. Honestly, good on
well,
you, man.
listen, we're going to work on it. We're gonna try and take you from, you know, here to here. We you know,
Yep.
it seems like we've made an impression going in. So
Yep.
we've got to be completely moved out of this place. I think by midnight on Wednesday. So there's a lot of work to be done to
Yeah.
get
Fuck
everything
this.
moved out of here over there. But you know what? We'll work on it. We'll manage it. I'm working all day tomorrow in the pub. So
Good for you.
apparently the pub has a big Liverpool following. So we
Okay.
might be busy tomorrow for the Chelsea Liverpool game at about 4:30. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, and
Really looking forward to it.
that'll be a good one too. Good one of a game. Like Liverpool
Oh
and
yeah,
Chelsea.
without a doubt.
Like hell yeah.
I
Oh, that's
think I
brilliant.
think that one's got a draw written all over it.
Yeah, I see like a 2-2 kind of thing. I see like it
Yeah,
up and down, and that's just kind of settling. Yeah, yeah, I see a draw. It could be a 0-0 for odds that I know, but it could be a 2-2 if there are goals involved in it. You
whatever
never
it'll
know.
be, it'll be a good game of football. You know, you've got two attacking
Yeah.
sides there. I've got a feeling the goalkeepers will be, you know, called into action more often than not. So, you know, again, good game. Good game of
No, it
football.
will be. And just to like just like as a friend of yours, like honestly, it looks like whatchamacallit. Like it looks like stress has been relieved off of your shoulders, off of your chest.
Oh,
Like you look more lighter, like you look more positive, you look more like just stress free rather than
yeah,
you know
you
what I
know
mean? Does
what?
that make sense to you?
Yeah, no, listen, Jo said it earlier herself. I checked my emails today from the
Yeah,
company.
yeah,
You know, the company website, the company email address. Now, normally on a you know, this kind of last 3 or 4 days, the pub I was at before at the Ball, I probably would have got about 70 or 80 emails over the last 3 days. I've had
yeah.
two. I've had two
Beautiful.
emails because
Beautiful.
they just let you get on with it. Just get on with it and go do you. You
Yeah.
know, this is your pub. If you know, you go run it, you know best. We'll let you get on with it. If we feel that there's a problem, we'll come and tell you that there's a problem. But other than that, they let you get on with it. Which for
Well,
me, you know, it's a trust thing, Peach. You know, it's a trust thing.
yeah. And that's the thing. It's like when you're set in a position to do something, they should let you do what you were set in that position to do. Don't keep emailing me every day like, oh, did you check this or did you do that or remember this, remember that. It's like piss off. Like I'm running this thing. I'm doing a good job. No, but you know what I mean. And it's like,
I know exactly what you mean.
trust me. And they just nitpickers. They're nitpicky. They're nitpicky dickies. And like, yo, you just like, let me get on. And it sounds like these people, they sound nice as gold. And they just let me get on with it because they know you're capable of it, man. Everything happens for a reason, man. Everything happens for a reason. And it was your time to yeah, it was your time to leave the ball. It was your time to leave the ball. And yeah, it was your time to find a place like Lewisham Tavern. Honestly, honest.
I've paid my dues, and I've got somewhere I'm happy to call home. Listen, I've got a question for someone in the chat. I don't know whether she's still in the chat, since you and me have been chatting away over the last hour.
Mm-hmm.
So
no,
I've got a message in the chat. I need to ask Happy just how happy she was earlier. I mean, Peach, you and me were in the chat earlier, and she made some comments that were very adult in nature, Peach, weren't they? She was very open and honest about Lanzini's first goal.
Yeah.
She was very open and honest, especially I think after his first goal she said something, and then after the second goal she admitted to massaging the legs of her paper cutout. Now, listen, right? I've got to ask a question, Peach, right? If I was to have a cardboard cutout of, let's say, I don't know, Pamela Anderson in the Baywatch bikini, or
Jennifer Aniston, somebody of that nature. I get you.
Scarlett Johansson in a Black Widow costume. I'm sure I'd be accused of being a perv, Peach. Do you know what I mean?
But she says it, and it's on with your days. It's on with your days. It's like
it seems like a natural thing that Happy has a life-size cardboard cutout of Manuel, and who was the other one, Peach? Who's the other guy?
Who was it? I know it was Manuel Lanzini. Who was the other one?
I think is it Mr. West Ham?
Is it? Is it
Mark Noble? I think it might be. Yeah, I think yes. I think it's the big four-headed man himself. I think it is.
Is it? Because I know if we had two cardboard cutouts of like females, we would be called everything underneath the sun. She has them. It's fine. Doesn't even like
Would it make a difference Would it make a difference if I traded in my Pamela Anderson cardboard cutout for a Manuel Lanzini? Would that make me, I don't know.
Would that make you a bit bent? Yeah, it would make you a bit bent. But it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, she can have pictures of like Manuel Lanzini, Mr. Mark Noble.
If I can be honest, I'll be honest.
I hear that.
He's got Rice and Antonio. Happy, listen, sweetness, right? I love you to pieces, right? And listen, I have to be honest. I am a little bit jealous of Happy because I would love a cardboard cutout of Mark Noble and Declan Rice, but it'd have to be the cardboard cutout of Declan Rice.
Yeah.
I'd love it to be the cardboard cutout of Declan Rice after he scored in Europe and Mark Noble came by the knee sliding in and they had that celebration. That's the cardboard cutout I want. If I'm going to have
after you said that, you just put like a bee in my bonnet. After you said that, you know what I want, dog? I want a cardboard cutout of David Martins with his dad after he got a clean sheet at Chelsea. Imagine that. Like, that was just such a beautiful moment for every West Ham fan ever. It was like, I started crying along with them. It was just so emotional, man. Like, beautiful. Still get chills thinking of it.
I mean, listen, I have a feeling right now.
Yeah,
Okay. Now,
yeah,
this might just be me, and I'm just sending a message in the YouTube massive.
yeah.
I have a feeling that there is a certain young lady that really doesn't like me too much right now because I've outed her for her love of cardboard cutouts. But like I say, I'm a little bit jealous of her as well because you know I've got this behind me,
Yeah,
this
I love that.
brilliant thing behind.
I love that.
But there's also a little bit of me that wants a cardboard cutout of Mark Noble signed by Mr. Noble.
Mm-hmm.
Is that wrong of me?
No, not at all. Not one iota. No, Mr. Mark Noble. Like, let me ask you this. What were your thoughts when he
Love you,
came on
Happy.
today? When Mark Noble came on today, I was relieved. As opposed to when Matsuaku came on, I was kind of like nail biting, like. But when Mark Noble came on, I was at ease because I knew that he'd close down the game. Like there is still a player in him. I don't care what nobody says. There is still a player in
He
him,
just doesn't
and
have the legs anymore, Peach. That's all
what's
it
that?
boils down to. He doesn't have the legs anymore.
No, I know, but he still has the brain.
I think that's the sad part of it.
I know,
That's the sad
but you
part of
saw
it is
him.
that the legs have
Because he
gone.
doesn't have the legs, Duke. He was able to hold that role as a defensive midfielder and let Suchek go forward last match against Wofford. And that him not having the legs anymore kind of did us a favor because Suchek was like he was there to get about. When you got two midfielders like Rice and Suchek, you get one canceling out the other because they can both do that. They need to know their
Yeah.
positions. Like take it at take it take it like one at a time. Let Suchek be the one that goes forward. Now you hold back Rice. Let Rice be the one that goes forward. Then you hold back Suchek. But then once they get that taste of being up front and nicking the post or just getting right in there, nearly getting an assist, the both of them want to be that boy up front. And yeah, it's that's why I wouldn't mind seeing a three-pronged like midfield with like Crawl, Rice, and Suchek. So you'd have the both of them being able to do what the hell they want to do, but you'd have somebody there if play got open and the other team wanted to counter attack or something like that, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm a firm believer. I think I said this on. It might have been on here on your channel. It
Yep.
may well have been on over at Forged. I'm a firm believer that for free kicks and off the ball play, that Suchek should be the one, breaking into the box, going forward. Suchek is the one that should be, that last man into the box, if you want. Because that's,
I agree with
you
that.
look at Watford, we got the goal. But also, I'm also of a belief that if the ball's at Declan Rice's feet, run with it, son. Go with it. Carry the ball.
Yeah.
Do you, because it works. Declan Rice breaking forward, that works with him on the ball. But on the other side of things, if it's a break late into the box, on a counter attack, if it's a corner free kick, that's why I want to see Suchek. I don't want to see Declan Rice going for that header. I don't want to see Declan Rice breaking into the box late. That's Suchek's role. That's what I want to see.
It makes sense. It makes sense because like if the ball is at somebody at like Declan Rice's feet, then the light needs to go off in Suchek's head to stay back and just mark that defensive line, stay on that halfway point. And you don't see that, do you? Because like the ball will be at Rice's feet, then like Suchek wants to go help him out, or Suchek wants to be in the mix as well. But that's when the light should go off. Okay, Rice has the ball at his feet. He's going to go for it. I'm just going to man station at the halfway line and command it. And I don't find enough of that going on. I don't find enough of that going on. Would I love to see it?
My concern is that there might be. My concern is there might be a little bit of a
rivalry,
like a power struggle. Yeah, a power struggle between the two of them. You know, Declan Rice is the captain. Declan Rice is a boy out of the academy. Well, I say out of the academy, started at Chelsea, but he's one of our own. For want of a better word, he's one of our own. You know, listen, if Tottenham can call Harry Kane one of their own, I'm pretty sure we can call Deck one of ours.
Yeah.
I feel like it, not necessarily a power struggle, but because Declan Rice is West Ham, he's West Ham captain, he's West Ham, is it that he's pulling rank? Is it that he's, yo, Tom, sit fucking down, son, I'm going. Do you know what I mean? That's
exactly what you mean. Hello, Budgie!
Yeah, Budge?
Good evening, gentlemen. You all right? How are you?
Have a day, another dollar, son.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm only kind of really just recovering from last night, if I'm honest.
Hey! Good night, have I all, yeah?
Oh, God, yeah, I had a bottle of Tanqueray 10 all to myself.
Oh, mate. Hey, Budge, there's a reason that fucking gin is called Mother's Ruin, right? Because I tell you what, I did a bottle of Tanqueray Sevilla, you know, the orange gin.
Yeah.
I couldn't move the next morning for feeling that my brain was rattling around in my head. Jesus wept. Mate, I've not touched gin since. It's rotten.
When I see that green bottle, I know a hangover is coming the next morning. When I see that green bottle, I know.
Did you have a good night, Budge?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I passed out about 1 o'clock. Gone.
As long as you
I
brought
was
it
still
in.
working at 3 o'clock, you bastard.
Look at the boy.
I was sitting in the pub cleaning up. Fuck my life.
I made a couple of calls, you know, to family and close friends.
Yeah.
And that was it. Game over.
Yeah.
About 1:45, I just passed out, gone. I sat down with my nephew's little daughter. She's only about 3 or 4. I sat down with her. I was chatting to her, and the next thing I woke up and I've got a blanket over me and all things.
Sounds like you had a good time. Listen, boys, my battery's about to call it a day. I've got 2%, so I'm going to have to shoot off before I go back to the pub tonight to close down. But I just want to wish you both a happy New Year. Thank you. I'm glad I'm here. But I'm sorry I've got to shoot off as soon as you come on. But listen, I'll charge my phone up. I'm back in the pub for 11 p.m. tonight to close up. If on the way home in the car you're going live or whatever, I'll jump on. If not, I'll send you a couple of messages in the chat. Yeah.
Love it.
Well,
love it. You're always welcome. So what did they say? Like su casa, my casa, su casa. That shit. Like straight to that.
And you know what? Kieran and I haven't even done Football Unfocused today yet, and it's Saturday, and I forgot all about it. So maybe, just maybe, you might do a late night Unfocused.
What's he like? What is he like? What is he like, dog? What is he like? He has like one of the best segments on West Ham Random, and he forgets about it.
I woke up at bloody 12:15.
I know. I'm playing with you. I'm playing you with my G. I know. I'm glad you had fun last night. You deserved it. You deserved it.
11 I woke up. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
What was your Budgie? What was your thoughts on the match today? It was a match of two halves, wasn't it? Really?
Listen, I have got an apology to make, right? For all the times I've taken the piss out of Manuel Lanzini.
Yeah.
I apologise to him and to all his fans because I have taken the piss a bit a few times. But today I thought Lanzini was mustard. Absolutely.
He was, mate.
Mustard.
He was. That first goal was Maradona-esque. It was nuts.
He deserved his goal. He earned that goal beautifully.
Yeah.
And, you know, as soon as I knew that we were getting awarded a penalty, I turned to my brother and I went, Lanzini. He went, are you mad?
Me too, to my father. I did the same thing.
Yeah. He said to me, are you mad? Rice is on the pitch. I went, no, it'd be Lanzini.
No.
He stepped up and took it beautifully. And even Kev said, yeah, that was a good penalty. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with you.
Antonio's goal, I like that. That was good. What a beautiful
that celebration scared me a bit though.
I
thought he was gonna break his body doing that celebration. What was that? Like diving into the grass, mate? It's not water, it's grass. Like, what was he doing? I thought he was gonna injure himself. Honestly, me and my dad are both looking at each other like, what is that? Like, you're not at the pool, you're on a football pitch. Like, you dingbat. But he didn't. But what a goal. What a ball by Lanzi. What a ball by Benrahma. What a ball by Benrahma. But what a ball by Benrahma. So beautiful. So he put that on a plate for Michail Antonio, man. And it was just mouth watering.
Honestly, what an assist from the guy. What a great assist. Beautiful. And we're going to lose him next week because the AFCON starts.
Yeah.
And FA Cup proper starts as well next weekend, doesn't it?
It certainly does. We'll have Leeds, and we'll do Leeds in, and then I think we're going to go to Norwich. I think we're going to do Norwich in. No, is it at no? Where the Norwich play?
We got back games, didn't we?
Where the Norwich play though? Is it Vicarage Road or no? Am I thinking of somebody else?
Sorry, I'm not with you. Didn't catch you.
Okay, well, whatchamacallit? Norwich. Where do Norwich play? At Vicarage Road, or is that like Watford or something else?
Yeah, that's Vicarage Road. Yeah,
it is. Okay, Delia Smith things. Yeah, so it's like I have a good feeling against Norwich, and I got a good feeling against Leeds. I think Budgie, if Zaha and Gallagher were playing today, that would have been a different result. I think maybe, man, because those guys are mustard.
Right.
They would have.
The other person I think that would have given us major problems had he still been there is Andros Townsend. I thought he would have fitted that game perfectly. So,
yes.
You know what I mean? He would have fitted into that game
playing well. It's like that's like he's in his twilight years, and he's playing really well, like on the cusp of like maybe getting another England call up. Like he's impressive, 100%, man.
Oh, Shiny,
Shiny G. He's wishing you all the best for the New Year's, man. We're all wishing you all the best for the New Year's, man.
Thank you, sir. I mean, all the best to you and everybody else in the chat. Everybody watching, Happy New Year to everybody.
Look at what Gaza said.
Sorry?
Look at what Gaza said. You read that?
Wait 1 second. Let me scroll it up.
Yeah.
Looks like
sorry, mate.
Out of his cage. Yeah, mate, I swear. Yeah, I've just eaten something, which is quite useful.
Just looks like Budgie got out of his cage. He did. He got out of the cage. You can't cage Budgie here. You cannot cage Budgie here.
I'm still not recovered from last night. I know I'm not.
Yeah.
I drove earlier to go and pick my son up. I felt fine. But the moment I got out of the car, I felt pissed again. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there. It's not how that happens, isn't it? Like, and you know what? You know what's disgusting? Like, just to go on about that. Yeah. You know what's disgusting around here, and I know they do it. My dad told me, but it's like when you go on the piss up the night before, like let's say it's like you got a lot of the boys dressed in blue. You got a lot of them like on a Sunday morning, Saturday morning, Monday morning, just waiting to like nab people because they know that your alcohol levels will still be above what they should be. And I just think that's such of a cheap move. Like, you might have slept it off and everything, but your alcohol levels still be a bit higher than usual. And they'll nab you on that. That's just disgusting.
Yeah.
But no, I feel you. You get out the car and you're like, whoa, like,
that's why I left it right up until after the game. Yeah. I left it right up until after the game to go and get my son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mate, I've suffered all day. It's my own fault. And,
No, but you know
you
what?
know,
I have some. What's like? What? There's many. If you go on YouTube and like cures for hangovers and that, there's many things that they say. But ginger is the best. Ginger is the best. Just fry up some ginger and put it in a drink with some like boiling water and lemon. I'm telling you, you'll feel brand new within the hour. It's weird. I don't know what is in ginger, but it does the business, man.
yeah, no, actually, do you know what? In my time of studying dogs and stuff, I found that
Yeah,
ginger is really good for calming the stomach, and it actually has
yes,
got properties in it that calm the stomach down.
yes.
So, we used to use ginger for dogs that were travel sick or dogs that were, like if they'd eaten, say, a slug or something like that, maybe, which can be really dangerous for a dog. We
Yeah.
used to give them ginger to try and calm the stomach, and also we used to give them like excessive amount of garlic as well to make them vomit to get the slug
No
out of
one.
their system.
Yeah, yeah. And you know another good seasoning that's good for calming the stomach is fennel. Honest.
Yeah, yeah,
Weird, isn't
yeah.
it? Like all these root vegetables like fennel, ginger, all of them. Like they're so good for you. And they're growing out of the
Oh,
ground.
they are.
Like they're not
They are.
made up. Like they're growing out of the ground, my friend. Cane leg, sorry. Hello, lads. Hello to you too, my friend. Happy Hammer at Gaza. Hold on, one sec. Let me just get this one first, though. Happy Hammer at. Hold up. Gaza, beers, and footy day. How can I jump up and scream with a glass of wine? Very easily, very easily. Go, Budgie, do the comment thing. I just wanted to put that one up. So, Buzzie's chilling. Budgie's chilling. Hello, Gaza. Sorry, happy. What beer do you drink? And Palace had Kuwaiti missing. I know. Czech would have been just like a triple threat. Leeds at home FA Cup, went to Norwich at home Sunday, Leeds at home Sunday after. Madness. Hello, Kane. Kane's getting all the love. Big up, Kane. Should be a great atmosphere
Okay.
next Sunday. Yes, it's good. There's only one Ginger Peach, Ginger Pele. Being compared to Ginger Pele is an honor. That's a compliment, big time, dog. How do you mean? San Pellegrino, San Miguel. San Miguel is pissed. San Miguel is pissed. You need to drink a better beer than that, Pappy. Like Stella, Kronenberg. Come on, honest. Any beer but Foster's or Kronenberg. See, I don't believe that. What's your beer
See,
choice, Buddy?
Cronenberg, yeah.
What's your beer choice? If you go to the
Well,
pub,
over the
what's
pub,
two you're
over
gonna
the pub
order?
here, I drink Cronenberg, but
Yeah,
in
I
most
love a
other
Kronenberg.
pubs, it's Stella.
Yeah, Stella and Kronenberg would be my two tops.
Yeah, I do like Cronenberg, but over there, that's just the best beer they do, in my opinion. They have new Heineken cold filtered stuff, which is
Is
really
that any
nice.
good? I never had that. Is that any good?
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's
I could see
5%
that.
as well.
That's
you
all
know.
right. That's all
I
right.
think it's no, actually, I think it's 4.8% actually at the pump, but it's still
See
nice.
here it's all like 5%, 5.5%, 6.5%. It's weird.
Yeah,
Like I need to go straight
I
to
think
beers.
most of the like premium beers over here now
Mm-hmm.
are around 4.7 to 5.1. You don't
Yeah.
really get many draft beers over 5.1. I
Yeah.
haven't seen them anyway.
No,
Not
but
unless you Tennant Super on tap, and I've never seen it. But
you
Tennant
honestly, you
Super.
come to Canada and the lowest is like 5. That's the lowest. And then it just keeps going up. It's nuts. It's like it goes from 5 to 5.5 to 5.7, 5.8, 6, 6.5. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's like to the point where Budgie, honestly, no word of a lie, to the point, and you can ask Wally World about this and Lawrence Watkins. You get people driving across to Canada just to get the beers because they're the same price, double the alcohol.
Yeah.
It's messed up, man. It's messed up. It's when people like go on vacation to Florida. They're half in the bag at like 2, 3 o'clock
But
in the
isn't that like
afternoon because they don't
bootlegging?
realize the percentage.
Isn't that like bootlegging though?
What's that? Going across the border to get
Yeah.
some beer and then bringing it back? Yeah, I don't think it's like in any good books, but would it be bootlegging, Mom? Yeah.
That's just like, that's what they call it. You
Oh,
know,
okay. So
normally when you're bringing from one country to another
yeah,
and not paying the duty on it, that's what they call
would they call it
bootlegging.
bootlegging or what?
Just sounded good.
Yeah. So what my mom's saying, Baji? What my mom's saying? She says it's not illegal because they used to do that on Sundays. They used to go across the border to get when they first came to Canada. Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah,
couldn't
'cause
buy alcohol on Sundays, so they used to go nip over there on a Sunday, come back, and yeah, it's not illegal. You just oh, you go over there for a drink, so you wouldn't bring it back. Ah, okay, so maybe bringing it back is a bit naughty, but yeah, they went over there, just had a drink, and then came back.
yeah.
As you do, as you do. Hold on, let's see the chat. I'm drinking wine at the moment, Gaza. You can't just leave us on that. You're drinking wine at the moment. Is it red? Is it white? Is it from South Africa? Is it from South America? Is
I'm
it
not
from
drinking
Australia?
anything.
Come on, man. Miguel is
I'm not
5%.
drinking anything. I must have
Pardon
drunk
me?
about 8 litres of water today.
Yeah, just to hydrate yourself, right, Budge?
Yeah. I had to flush
Miguel is
myself out.
5%. Guys, yeah, water does a good hydrating. That's what my mom says. I hate weak beers. I like a bite in a beer. I like a bite in a
Yeah.
beer too, dog. Like, you know, when I came to London, last time, there was a beer that we had, and it had tequila in it. What is that beer? I'm sure you know about it, Budgie. What is that beer? Because
Really?
it was really good.
Nah, mate, I wouldn't know. I
Oh,
wouldn't
it
know
was
what that is.
brilliant. I remember one of my cousins, his mate got it, and he came back and he put it like in the back of the garden, and he's like, "This is like the VIP stuff for like all of us." And I'm like, "Why VIP beer?" He's like, "It has tequila in it." And I'm like, "Really?" And we had it, and it was freaking delicious, man. And it was like well over 5%. Gave you a buzz quick time, and it was brilliant, man. It was absolutely magic.
Listen, my phone's gonna die. I need to go
All
and get
right,
my
man.
charger, which is out in the
Go
car.
get your charger because we don't want we want Budgie. We want Budgie straight up. So get your charger,
I'll be
dog.
back. I'll be back soon. All right.
Sooner than better, though. Sooner than better. Don't leave me out to dry, dog.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, so Peach is in the building. Budgie's getting his adapter. Desperado. That's it. 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 Yes, Happy. See, I know I can count on you. You are my G. You are my G. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yo, that is it. Desperado. And he came with the Desperado thing. We're like, what's this? And he's like, don't worry, VIP beers. And I'm like, what? VIP beers? He's like, trust me, I have to keep them back here. And I'm like, why? He's like, just trust me. And oh my days. Did we have a party? And it was my aunt and uncle that were throwing the party. They even got like a what do you call it? Like the thing when it's like you put it out in your garden and it has like whatchamacallit, like a roof on it kind of thing. I forget what you call it. But yeah, they put like tables and chairs all like in there. A a tarp something. I don't know, but it covered like the garden. So if it rained, and it didn't rain, but if it did rain, everything would be covered like a tarp. Is that what you call it? And yeah, it had the whatchamacallit, the tables, the chairs underneath this thing. It was magic. Actually, you know what? It was for my cousin's funeral, but it was a celebration of his life. And we had a wicked time. Like, big up Spencer. That was my cousin, man. And he passed at a young age, like 38, I think he was, 37, 38, 39. And he passed at a young age, man. And yeah, we went to the funeral and at the church there, Church of England things. How you mean? And then like we went back to Rand and Owners, and then yeah, we had like the celebration of Spencer's life. What a day! What a day. My dad got on the barbecue. Like, yo, we were singing, we were drinking. It was good. I tried to pick up this girl who was like, she was already with somebody, and like my cousin Sorrel, she just laughing at me because like I was laying down some game. I was laying down some game. And then my cousin's like, it's all gonna go to shit. And I'm like, why? She's like, she's been with somebody for like the last 5, 6 years. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I remember being in town like the next day or the day after, and I went into a Witherspoons, and it's like her and the guy she's with, and I'm just like, awkward. What's up? How you doing? Yo, you want to drink? You want to drink? You know, just like get on the drink things like right there, and then just to like shut down any things of like me like hitting on his gal, and straight up, yo, Smugs is back in the building. Yes, sir. That was good. 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 So we found out the name of the beer, Desperado. That's the name of the one with the tequila in it. And who answered? Happy Hammerhead.
Oh, the tequila. I thought you said chili. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't like
it
that
has the
Desperado
tequila
stuff.
in it.
It's too
I love
sickly
it.
for me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. I love
No,
it.
not for me, mate.
I drink that. I
Not
drink
for
them things
me.
for breakfast, dog. Straight up. Yo, I drink them like eggs and soldiers with the Desperado and some hot sauce, like in my eggs and soldiers. Done though. Done. Good for the day. Good for the day. Straight up, man.
Desperado is mank, in my opinion.
Desperado
But that's just
is
me.
like Desperado is the link, not Mank. It is the link. It is live up, dog. I loved
I'll
it.
go
But you
drink
know what they
this.
say, Budgie? Like after 2 beers, every beer tastes the same, right? So I might have been on some of that because I did have more than 2 beers before I had the Desperado, but still, I loved it. I loved it, and we just got it in Canada too. So I got to check that. I'll come on the stream with some Desperado, dog. Trust me.
You
Trust
can.
me.
You can do that.
And I'll mail you some. I'll mail you some Desperados straight from Canada. I'll do that
Yeah.
just because I got you and I know how much you hate it.
I'll save you for happy.
No, you'll send it right back to me. You'll be like, no, thank you. Like, yo, this address doesn't exist no more.
No. I'll send them to happy.
Did you see Duke's shirt? That was so dope. He has a Forged from Iron, and it's like the black, like it's the gold on black. So the gold is like Forged from Iron, and then the shirt's black and like a baseball jersey, man. Shit looks dope.
Yeah, it was
It
nice.
looked really good.
Yeah.
And I got to talk to his son-in-law, and I was, oh, Pete Chapman's in the building. Yes, sir. How you mean? Love it with a slice of lime in a bottle, too. Yes. Happy you're on my page, dog. I see you. I see you. You're on my page, dog. Straight up. It's red wine, Pete. Show. What type of red wine, though? What type of red wine? Is it like a Shiraz? Is it a Merlot? Is it a
Or is it
Malbec?
a
Is it
cab sav?
what's that?
Kieran would say.
Well, how does
Cab
Kieran say
sav.
it? The
Cab
what?
sav.
Say it again.
Cab sav.
Oh, the cab sav.
Cabernet
Yeah,
Sauvignon or
the cab
whatever you
sav.
call. Is that a cab sav?
I love that. The cab sav. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that.
I love taking them as well. Where is he anyway, the old fella?
I don't know. I sent him the link. Ross just got pissed off for giving them 2 goals away. I agree. Nice one. Mr. Chapman's getting love from Happy Hammerat. Top 4 is still open. Absolutely. Long way to go. Absolutely. Moy signed some quality players. Absolutely. JB's in the place to be. How you mean? What up, my dude? How are we? Yo, dude, you good? I'm brand new, and Budgie's brand new. Well, Budgie's brand new, but that's only because of New Year's. Budgie's kind of feeling a bit rough today. You know what I mean? So I'm brand new. He's rough, but together we're brand new and rough.
Yeah,
Straight
mate,
up.
I'm brand new. Don't worry about me.
I know, Doc. I know. My dad was saying, my dad was saying, Crystal Palace. It's like it's near where you live. Like
How
their
good is
ground.
Paddy
Their ground.
Ainsley
The
today, mate?
Steelers Park is like what, like 5-10 minutes away from where you are?
Well, yeah, Selhurst Park, mate. It's like if I get a clear run, I can do it in 25 minutes.
Okay, yeah, that's what he was. Yeah, that's what he was saying about. Like, it's near to you. Like, because he was like, that's where
Yeah,
Bones
it's
lives, my
18
cousin.
miles.
Okay, so not too
Yeah.
far.
It's actually the closest stadium to my. Well, it's a toss up actually between that. No, Brighton's slightly further.
Yeah.
Slightly further. It's about 25 miles to Brighton from mine, and
So
about
Kane,
18.
like,
No,
no, it's like, is that the closest like Premier League ground to where you live, Butch?
yeah, but those two are, yeah.
What's the two? What's the other one?
It's Selhurst Park and the
Yeah.
Amex Stadium, Brighton.
Yeah. Okay. So Brighton and yeah. I got you. Are you near the Brighton like amusement park?
Near where, sorry?
You know Brighton, like the amusement park where they got the roller coasters and like all them
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Are you near there?
Well, I'm about 25 miles away from there, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I was supposed to go the last time I was up there with my cousin. He said it was a good day out, but we never got there. I ended up in Billericay and didn't end up leaving for like between I don't know, like a few days. And that was because I went down to Billericay, Budgie, to watch the final leg of the Ipswich West Ham semifinal match before we went to go play Preston North End at the Millennium Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billericay's quite a distance from me.
Oh yeah, it's near. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place, man. Like I thoroughly
It's
enjoyed it
nearer
there.
to like Hammer and all them like up
Yeah,
Billericay's up that way.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's a bit of an East
So
London overspill
anyway,
still because
I've got
there
a
were loads of
question
West
for you,
Ham
Sam.
supporters in the pub that we were watching the semifinal match at. There were tons of West Ham supporters in there, tons, and it was brilliant, man. We had such a good night, such a good night. West Ham winning helped, but sorry, the question you have for Happy Hammer, shoot.
No, I've got a question for you.
Oh, for me, sorry, go on. Yeah,
How good was Fabianski today?
excellent, 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 absolutely shockingly excellent.
Yeah.
Really, like, and you heard the
Premiership
commentators.
quality all over him.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And you heard the commentators. Like, I forget who.
Out of every four.
Yeah. And I forget who the commentators were. And I forget who was taking the shot on goal. It was probably Edward because he had, like, many shots on goal. But the commentators were saying, oh, like, that's just like, it just went right towards Fabianski. Like, he just hit it right at him. But he didn't because Fabianski still had to, like, dive to the right, save it, and caught it. Like, Fabianski, he's underrated. He's a really, 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 like, one of the best goalkeepers in the league from time.
Yeah. I mean, the
But then
Happy
Hammerhead said, what about Areola? Like, it's almost like past the season, and he hasn't even played a Premier League game. Like, are we going to start be concerned? Like,
I don't know. I mean,
what can you do when
Fabianski
plays so well?
Yeah. In the Premiership. But all the time, Fabianski's pulling out, performances like that. I can't see him being dislodged.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Corona can do one. That's a shit beer, straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on? Hold on. Oh, Budgie's turning fuzzy. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Happy when Lanzini is on his game. There's no one better. No, Lanzini. And that's what they all say, Budgie. I don't know if you've heard this, but when anybody rates the players and they say who's the best player on the training ground at West Ham, everybody says if it's players or anybody else, they all say Lanzini.
Yeah.
He is a little gem.
He is, and he's a hard-working guy. He takes his chances when he can, and when he stepped up for that penalty,
you knew it was going in.
Ounce of nerves in his face or anything. He knew he had a job to do. He stepped up, and I've got to give him full props for his performance today. if I was rating him, he would definitely have got a 9 out of me today. Definitely.
100.
You know.
100. 100, man.
You know. The only thing
said,
for me that was missing for him, and not for me to
yeah,
give him a 10, because you know I don't think he could have done any more in the game
yeah,
today. And you know, not to give him a 10 is not a. I don't view that as an insult on Lanzini's performance, because it was worthy of a 10. But
yeah,
you know, I mean, I think that the only reason he didn't get, he didn't get the hat trick, which was a
yeah.
shame. I'd love to
Yes,
have
it was.
seen him got his first Premiership hat trick. But that, you know, that doesn't take away from the fact that he doesn't get that extra point for a 10. The reason for me he only got the 9, really, to be fair, was that although he was all over the pitch and he was everywhere, and he was picking the ball up and feeding it through and so on and so forth, he did actually find himself in a little vulnerable position once or twice, and he kind of didn't look behind him when he was on the ball, and he got dispossessed once or twice. So no problem. And I can see your comment, Hammerette, about Lanzini has no fault. I'll pop it on the screen there. Look.
Yeah, thank you, Budgie.
But unfortunately, no, he didn't actually have any faults today. It just, unfortunately, he got dispossessed a couple of times, and kind of he still sometimes struggle with finding the right distribution. Sometimes, not very often. But like I said, a fantastic, massive 9 for him today. Brilliant.
Yeah. But Bowen was a bit quiet, but he's a workhorse. So when he's quiet, you still know he's working his buns off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, Ben Rama was good today, I felt. And, you know, bringing him off and putting Vlasic on was a good call, because their right-sided midfield and defence had started cottoning on to Ben Rama's movements. And I thought Moyes made that call at the right time, because once Vlasic got over there, I felt that the game kind of swung a little bit more our way.
Yeah.
You know?
It did. You're right.
You know, and you know, to be fair, you know, Lanzini was exceptional today, but Ben Rama was really good. But as I said, unfortunately, you know, they'd marked his card by about 70 minutes, 75 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, they more or less kind of covered everything that he could do. So bringing Vlasic on was a fantastic stroke of genius in my opinion. You know. Okay, we did concede a couple of goals, and to be fair, the second one was a screamer.
Wasn't it though? Wasn't it though? That was nuts, man. That was like,
you know, we kind of are the specialists for having like exceptional goals scored against us at the moment, aren't we? Even when we're winning games.
And that tells you something.
Look at that Mason Mount goal in the Chelsea game.
Yeah, beautiful.
You know, the Divock Origi goal against us.
Yeah.
Another exceptional goal.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, the list is endless, really. And that was no different today. You know, exceptional goal.
But it's
really
like you need an exceptional goal to score against us right now, and that's with our second string of like defenders on the back line. Like, it tells you something. It tells you something. Like, Moyes has done a brilliant job building up our defense, and even when we have like the second choices in there, they're stepping up to the plate like they're first teamers, and they're not. And it's brilliant. It's brilliant to see, man.
And it was also nice to see that he had Alese and Occo Flex on the bench.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Occo Flex today, but
nice. I mean, the fact that they were there means that now they're training in and around the first team players.
Yes,
It's
yes,
going to
yeah,
give them a vast amount of experience and perhaps a little more confidence.
yeah.
And now that, as we said, Ben Rama's off to the African Cup
African
of
Cup of
Nations
Nations.
next
Yeah,
week. Well, he is going to be quite a big loss for us because he is
I
kind
know.
of that player out on the left that does get us results,
Yeah, yeah.
So, I can quite honestly see Lanzini filling that role, although I felt today as a number 10, an outright number 10, he was exceptional today.
And that's why
And
I keep him at the number 10. I would keep him at the
yeah,
number 10
I
and put
would
Fornals
too.
on the left.
I would too, but
Honestly.
maybe Fornals out there,
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
or
Yes.
even
Yes. Yes.
Masuaku, dare I say it.
Yes. Yes. No, you say it. Say it. Say it and say it and own it, because a lot of people put down Matsuaku because of his defensive capabilities. But
I thought he was
yo,
quality when he came on.
me
Do you know
too.
what?
It scared me
In
when
the
he came
first
on, but he proved me wrong.
in the first 15 minutes of the second half, he was top of the stats for tackles and interceptions throughout the
You
whole of
heard it here first.
throughout the
Yes.
whole of the 60 minutes that had been played. He had the highest stats for tackles and interceptions. So tell me that is a shit player. I felt he
I
stepped up
know.
really well to his defensive capabilities as
You're
well
right.
today.
You're right. People
Good
don't watch
game,
those
a
things,
good
though,
game
bud.
from
People don't
today.
watch those things. They look past them things, bud. People look past them things, and it's like that's something that you got to look at, because he
Yeah.
does. He's not the worst player in the world. Like,
Like,
people make him
like
out
I
to be a
said,
lot badder than he is.
like I said before on plenty of streams, you've
Yeah,
got to watch players when they're not on the ball, when the ball's nowhere near them.
yeah,
You've got to see how they play and how they react, how they mark, how they defend, how they, push forward or whatever the case may be. You need to look at players off the ball to
yeah.
really assess how good or how poor they are.
You're
And
right.
today, Arthur Masuaku proved to me that he is not a poor player.
Yeah,
Right? He
yeah,
has poor games
yeah,
and he makes poor decisions at times, but he is
yeah.
not a poor player. Today,
No, you're
I
right.
felt he was really good.
You're right. And like when people look at the off the ball type of play, which you really should, because that's just as important if you do have the ball at your feet. Like Antonio was crucial in Lanzini's goal, because he took all the players away from Lanzini, giving him that open space, because they had one eye on Lanzini, one eye on Antonio, not knowing what to do. It was Antonio that ran into that position off of the ball, where they were like, where do we go? Do we cover Antonio? Do we cover Lanzini? And they were unbalanced. And then
It was actually really good
Lanzini took it like
tactics
a
today.
dream.
Yeah. The tactics were really good today. In fact, is
Yes.
Luke Legend in the house?
Come again?
Is Luke Legend in the house?
Well, he was. He said he was going to come on in a bit, but I don't know where he's gone.
I'd like to hear what his thoughts are on the tactics of today.
He said, I think Buzzy, he said something about coming on like in and around like 10. So like in about 20 minutes or so.
All right, okay. Well, look, I'm going to have to go back to mine in a minute because I'm still at my mum's.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what I'll do is
we can go off and then we can come back on a lot, like around 5 o'clock time for
I
something,
need to
and
chat
we're
to
looking
Kieran
at, man.
because
I love hearing his analysis on Matthews, man.
I want to try and chat to Kieran because I want to try and get a football focus done. We haven't done one this weekend, so we need to get one done, really.
Yes, sir.
And because
just to
we were playing
just to let
today,
you know, I'm
also,
around, dog. I'm around. So if you want to slice a pizza up in football focus, dog. Football and focus.
Right,
I'm here, dog.
What we're probably going to do, Peach, is we'll go in, we'll have a little chat and this and that, and then what we'll do is we'll get you to come in to have a chat with us about today's game.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you can stay with us or you can go. It's up to you. And then we'll probably just tell a little story each, me and Kieran.
Oh no, you have to. That's what it's built around. That's what it's built around. The stories of the stories of the mustard of that show, man. Straight up.
Yeah, the OG stories. That's going to be. I'm going to actually put that into. Right. What actually I'd like to do
OG
is I'd like to
stories.
record it and do a little edit.
Yeah, the OG stories. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. And you know what? You know what? Like when I was talking to Tix the other day, it was like we were talking about like, does the show need to be recorded or does it need to go live? And I think it's so much better live because like you just feed off each other anyways, and then with the comments included into the show, I think it just adds. I think it just adds because you're able to like communicate with the people as
Yeah.
well as like yourselves.
Yeah.
Honest,
Yeah.
me and Tits were talking about that the other day, and we're like, yo, it's almost better live than it is like recorded. Honest.
Yeah. Yeah. I like doing the live one.
No, I think the people in the live chat like you're doing the live one too because like, oh look at Hammerhead, Master Rockowitz crap as usual. He did not just hear your stats. Hammerhead, you got to see the stats, dog.
Oh dear, that is so close to naughty step material today.
It is, isn't it? That's like this close to another step. Hammerhead,
Yeah,
yo, you two are having a laugh. What game are you watching? Master Rock coming on was worst thing to happen to us halftime. It was 3-0. Master Rock come on, then the game ends 3-2. They exploited him and his side. I don't know about that.
They kind of did. The second goal was all
more
down
than
that
Master
side.
Rock.
Yeah, the second goal was all down that side, all of it.
Yeah,
the whole of the build-up was down that side. So, yeah, I can see your point there, Hammerhead. But you know, they didn't get past him when he was in defence.
I hear you.
Not one. They passed around him a few times, but they didn't actually get through him.
Look at him. He's saying he can't defend. He don't do a bad job. He's not the best defender, I agree. But, like, he has attributes.
You know what? For Masuaku today, I would easily be happy to give him an 8. Easily.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And he only came on for 45 minutes. And he earned himself an 8 in that 45 minutes for me. You know? Yes, like you said, Hammerhead, they did exploit him a bit, and that's why he don't get the extra points. But for me, I thought he was a good 8, worthy of an 8 today. Bowen probably had an 8 as well, as you know, maybe a 7.5 to 8.
Yeah.
For Bowen, he was a little quiet.
Yeah.
But still worked hard all day. Got no problem with his work rate, you know.
I mean, he's a workhorse.
He didn't see as much of the game today. Yeah, he didn't.
What was Johnson? If Masuaku was an 8, a 9, a 10, what was Johnson? I'd say Johnson was a 7 or 8.
Johnson, 8, easily an 8.
Yeah.
Maybe even a 9.
7 or 8 all day long.
Oh, hold up. We've got a spammer in.
Oh, I see it. I blocked it, dog. I got it. He's done.
Yeah, he got blocked twice, man.
Yeah, there you go. You got Buddy blocked and Peach blocked. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got naughty.
So if you're at your mom's and you have to like run them 2 things, and then we'll come back on in a bit, man. We'll put out for those who subscribe, they'll get the notifications, and we'll put out 2 things in a bit.
It's almost 9:40 for me.
Pardon me?
It's almost 9:40 for me. So should we say an hour from now?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you're taking like
10:30,
20 to 11 or 11 o'clock type thing.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, that's 11's fine.
Okay, we'll do that. 100%. So hopefully everybody comes back. Hammerhead saying that Gaza, I believe we'll have both Areola and Johnston. Yeah, Johnston Crossing was on point. Yeah, Johnston's Crossing was on point, man. And we'll leave, and Sam Johnson will come in. Oh, Johnson, the goalkeeper, I got you. Yeah, I got that. Fab will leave. I hope not. I hope not. I can't see him leaving. I can't see him leaving. Honest, but then you got Ariola and Fab in there, so that's when Johnston makes a good point, like bringing him in. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see, but it's nuts.
Before we go,
Yes,
Pete, let's just play that Charlie Boy video.
absolutely. It's a good call. Good call. Absolutely good.
Yeah. What's up, my brother? Listen, just giving you a shout real quick. Doing all my messages, send one to Tej and everybody. This the last one, you know what I'm saying? The best for last. Young Pete Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey, just heard that we won. Vlasic finally scored, so that's good. Everybody could leave him alone and get off his nuts. He's gonna come good, and there's gonna be a lot of people in their feelings. You know, hey, we hit a rough patch. That's what you do sometimes, right? West Ham hit a rough patch. Bro told me we dropped a couple games, but now we're back on the winning foot, man. I know you the voice of positivity, so don't let nobody get down, right? Tell them keep their head up and don't get fed up. You understand? Because we push for something and can't let up. You understand? Oh, shit, that rhyme. What about that? Whoa. Hey. Anyways, listen, you know how we do. We rhyme, we don't even mean to. That's the vibes. But, yo, much love, man. Show my love to everybody. Let me see if I could go through the names real quick. Of course, you, Peach, Athos, Bex, Uncle Wally, Uncle Kieran, Lawrence from Alabama. And they almost beat Auburn. Almost beat Alabama too. Who else? I can't remember everybody, man. Gaza. Damn, I'm Uncle Leo. I'm gonna forget. So let me just do this. Everybody up and down the line, cause I don't want to forget nobody's name. Bro said I forgot somebody one time. Who is it? Oh, Franco. Hey, tell Franco much love, man. Love Franco. I ain't mean to forget him out, man. So make sure Franco gonna get a big one. Freaky Franco, you heard? Huh? OG Franco doing bids in Texas. What's going on, baby? Anyways, much love. Up your motherfucking hammers. We doing bits. They can't stop us.